So, hello. Actually, I dropped through mobile. I connected the laptop. Are you able to hear my voice right properly? Hello. Hello. Okay, maybe yes. Okay, got it. Now you got. Wait. So probably I'm not sure. Now are you able to mute unmute?
Yeah, yes, more.
Okay. So
Yes.
let me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me.
Yes, yes.
I'm sharing my screen. One second. So just I'm connecting the my database. So if you are getting these kind of things right, we need to start the Oracle services. But remember one thing, but in a company, it will be up and running because the servers never going to shut down. But my system, I'll shut down and I'll restart. Okay, so let me connect my lab. Okay, so we'll start the actual today class. So last class we have this. Hello, are you able to hear right?
Yeah, yes, yes, more. You can
Yeah.
continue.
So last class we have discussed lot many functions, date functions, number functions, and character functions, right? So today we will discuss about null and view. Okay, so we'll slowly start that. Actual subject is view. Okay, view and this one. Now we'll go for a NVL functions. So these are the things already I make a note and I prepare the document and I will send you Madhu sir with the details and I'll upload it. Okay. So now we'll start the null functions. So what is a null? So first of all, the null is unpredictable value, which means there is no value for the null. So let's say, so if I want to print the null value,
Sir, I think
yeah,
no, we can see the screen. You are writing select, right?
yes.
All right.
Select null from dual. So this is unpredictable, uncountable value, correct? So we can't imagine and we can't measure and we can't able to count. So this is the things null we have discussed. Let's say we have one table. So we have one table as called EMP table. Let's say EMP table also I will take only e-name and commission I will take. Okay, from the EMP table. So in the commission, if you see here, there's a 2-column data. So here some of the things are blanks, nulls are there. Okay. So if I want to retrieve only null values data from the column, so how will you do? Is null function, is not null function. There is a 2 functions are there. How to use it? Just select star from star, in the sense I'll make it to only 2 columns for time being, where, so which column we have is a null? Commission column. Which is the function? Is null. Null means only null value data will get it. So in the commission, who is getting as a null, that employee list we are getting. Correct. I want only is not null employees, which means I am providing the commission to the people, so that people will get a, well, and these are the people who are getting the commission is 300, 500, 4,000. Now the question, the interview question, how they will ask, right? I have a table, I have one column. That column will be commission or something, whatever it may be. So let us take an example. I want to know who are already getting the commission. I need to add 100 rupees. Who are not getting the commission is null. Give the as is null. How will you write a query without using the where class and with using the where class? You got my question, what I'm trying to say? So now who are getting the commission, I need to increase the 100 rupees. Who are not getting that commission is a null, we need to give the null only. So how to write the query? Which query I need to write? Update EMP set commission. Okay, commission equal to any guess? Commission plus 100 where commission is a
Not null.
Commission is not null.
not null. This is using the 4 rows are updated. Why 4 rows? These are the 4 rows. So now I want to is not null. If you take, earlier it was a 300, now it is become a 400. Here also 500 before updating. After updating 600, the value got changed. Now what about that commission is null employees? So the commission null employees, as per the requirement, we are not updating any value to them. Correct or not? Now without where class, I want to update. How will you do? That is a question asked by the Samsung in Bangalore. So without where class, I want to do. So that without where class, just I want to only here. So what I will do, right? NVL function I will do. What is the function? Set NVL of commission. If commission is null, hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, if it is commission is null, I want to put null. Okay. Just I'm updating. Here what I will put, right? If so, if you see, right, all the 50 rows got updated. If there any change, here is no change, is not null. There is no change. So then what is the use of null? So which means if in this statement, if a commission is null, I'm returning the null. So what I will do, right? If a commission is null, I want to put the 0. Then what will happen? 15 rows are updated. So if you say here is not null, all the 0 will come, because 0 is unpredictable unvalue. Now we'll go for a NVL2. So we'll go for that interview question after NVL2. Okay. So if you do NVL2, what will happen? If a commission is null, return null. If a commission is not null, commission plus 100. Okay. So before running this query, what we need to do, we need to roll back. Why in this no roll back? Because I don't want to change the date. What is the use of rollback? What is
It
the
comes to previous stage.
I think it's a backup data.
it will do the undo operation on DML operation. If the commission is null, put the null. If commission is not null, I want to add 100 rupees for this. 15 rows are updated. Now we'll see one by one. Is not null. Oh, it is one variable. Sorry. Roll back again. This query is mistaken. Okay. Let's go over here. See NVL2. So NVL2 is taking the two parameters. Okay. I am mentioned here. Let me give here. Then I will go for entry questions. See, it is examining the first expression. So not NVL, NVL2. In NVL2, remember this statement. NVL2 20. See, let's say it is examining the first expression. If the expression is not null, then it will return the second value, which means so other way around. So if a commission is not null, then 100 rupees I am giving. If a commission is null, same thing I am null giving. Okay. Now if you see here, so 100 rupees got increased. Is null means the remaining is null. So you're getting a point. So what is the use on NVL, right? The first commission value, if it is a null, then it will go for a null. If it is a value, then return the first two iteration of the value. You're following or not? This is the interview question they asked me without where class. So what is the use of NVL2? I will give you one more example for better clarity. Okay. Select list I will take. Select NVL2. Okay. So here I'm giving 10. Okay. 100, comma 20 from dual. So what could be the expected answer? 100. Why means here is 10 is null. It will take 20. It is not null. Then it will take 100. So if I'll give null, what will happen? Which value it will take?
It's 20.
20. Now, if anyone asks what is the difference between is null, is not null. So is null means null value we can retrieve. Is not null means only not null value we can retrieve. What is the use of NVL2 function? It is our Oracle predefined function. If it is a null value, we can return some other value. If it is not null value also, we can return some other value. I hope you are clear now. Any
Yes,
questions?
Yeah, 1 second. Yes, you said there's NVL2. That NVL2 will be work only on the null functions.
Yes, it's only work for the null function. Not null functions, we will not use it.
Okay.
There is a one more function is null if. We'll go for a null if also.
So in NVL, there are only two parameters passed, and in NVL2, there are three parameters passed.
Yes.
Okay, so when if you
What is the
apply
difference between NVL and NVL2, right? If you ask me, right? NVL2 is if it is a null value, we can return the another value. It is not null values also, we can return the another value. NVL is if a null value, then only I will return the null values. Let's say I'll give the one more example in front of you. Select NVL of it is a null, comma 10 from dual. So what could be the answer? 10. Here if we'll give the 100, it is not null value. So which value it will return? Only 100 will return. Why means If it is a null, then only it will go for a second here. If it is a null, instead of 100, if you provide the null value, then it will go to the next one. You are observing my cursor point or not? Let me mark it.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
If it is a null value, then only it will return the this value. It is not null value, then it will return the only not null value. NVL.
Oh,
It's NVL2. If you return the null value, I will return the 20. Even though if it is the value, again I will return you this value.
so if their second parameter is null, then
So you're asking second parameter null. So
in NVL,
okay, in NVL. So what will happen? If it is a null, it will return the null only.
no, if there's 100 comma null, then it will return null.
100 comma null. See, when it will go to the null function, it is a 100. If it is a null, 100 instead of 100, if you provide the null value, it will go to the next. If you are not providing the null value, always return the not null value only. The ultimate aim is the first value 100. Instead of 100, if you provide the null, then only it will go to second parameter value it will take. Here
Okay,
itself it is
in NVL and NVL2, both will check only the first parameter and then take
correct.
the decision.
Correct. If it
Okay.
is a null, then it will return the value. If it is not null, it will return the another value. That's it. If you will go for a null leaf, remember this point. See, if it is
Well,
compared,
one second, Mohan. Actually, can you scroll up 1 second? The depending NVL2, they have written it. One scroll up.
Hmm.
Yes, this is NVL2 null of 100 comma 20. In this, it take the result as 20, right?
yes, if it is a null value, it will take the last value. It is not null, it will take 100. So
I didn't get it.
see, if you see now, now if you observe, so first it will NVL2, it will come to the control. First NVL2, it is null or not.
Okay, listening.
It is null, then it will return the 20. It is not null, it will return the 100. So if it is null, I am providing, that's why I'm getting the result as a 20. If you're providing not null value, some value, so it will return the second value, what are the values providing. Now I am giving 100. If you give anything, it will come.
Okay.
So
Now,
how, Mohan, it's how to write anything like it is a null or not null?
no, that's what, right? Is null, is not null is a function. That is a one more where class. This is also one predefined functions. Both are using the null value. See, if I want to put, if I want to get the only null values, how will you check? So which one you will choose? Is null function or NVL function?
Okay. So
So
you are already written that, or
Hmm?
it will automatically take in NVL function.
see, the only one thing is you should understand the three function, the difference, then that will be in your mind. Okay, is null. So what will happen? Only null function will get it. If I want to change the value, null function value in the commission value, which function we will use? NVL function we will use. So let's say an example. So if it is a null value, see, if I want to fetch only null value present in this commission column, I will use the is null. You understood or not? First point.
Okay.
The second, why we use the NVL2? That what is the use of NVL2? If you ask me, right? So
Yeah.
instead of commission null, I want to provide one value. So
Okay.
let's say I'll write the same query. Ename NVL2 of 20 from EMP. So what will happen? if you see the first difference, first query output and second query output, this is null
From
function.
null to it
Only-
change 10.
Yeah, that what is I'm concluding, right? Is null function only retrieving the nulls only.
Okay.
If instead of null value, if I want to instantly, if I want to provide any value, then we'll go for a NVL2. NVL2 function, what will write? It will fetch the null values only, but if it is wherever you find the null value, right, then it will
Yeah.
return the whatever you desire format. Basically, this will use for 0. So null value means it will 0, it will kept. What is the use of NVL2? NVL2, right? Even though
Yeah.
it is null, it's not null, doesn't matter. I want to change the value. If it is a null, then I will give the 0. Okay. It is not null, I will give the 100. So all are nulls, right? It will give the 100. So if it is not null, it is not null. I think maybe it's updated, but basically, if it is not null, it will fetch. Let me go back, roll back. I'll roll back this. So if you understood correctly, so what will happen? What is the difference between is null, is not null? Then what is the difference between is null and NVL? What is the difference between NVL and NVL2? Can you, if anyone understood, can you explain me so that I will also give?
Yes, sir. In case of is null,
Hmm.
we will fetch the data wherever nulls is present in the table. Exactly at commission.
Hmm.
In case of not null, we
Hmm.
will fetch the data where it is not equal to null. We get the values in the commission table.
Hmm.
And one more thing, that NVL updates whenever nulls present. Where the null present, that value will replace. Whatever value you will give the null, in place of null, the value will be updated. NVL2, we will update simultaneously to null and not null values.
Okay. You got any difference? So still you are in confusion?
Yeah, Mohan, got it.
So there is a one more function null if. Okay. So the difference between null if, right? If you see, it will ask the two parameters same, then it will return the null value. If it is not same, it will return the first value. This is for use for the comparison. So comparison in the sense, if see, I will provide instead of 10, one column name in the table. Instead of again one more 10 is there, right? If you observe my mouse, here also I will provide a one more column. Two columns data is equal, then there I will find out the null value. If it is not equal, it will take the first column value. Any questions?
No.
Understood? So if there is a one more function is there, so select collision. Remember this collision. So now let me execute, then we will come to know. Now see, first of all, in collision function, the first value, the 20 value is null or not null? It is a not null. So it will not go to the second parameter. So first parameter it will give you. Hello?
Yeah, listening.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, listen.
Yeah. So at least you someone respond. So okay, so that I'll also come to know. So the second same function, second value what we're doing, right? If it is first is null, then it will go to the 330. Even though 330 also null, then it will go to the 30. Let me go first. One more. You getting or not here? So here
Yes.
is the null. It will go to the next value. Next value also null. It will go to the next value. Next value also null. It will go to the next value. Finally, I will give you the 10th. So which is the answer? So here, if we observe the first one, it will check the first. If it is first is the value, then it will go for a, it will not go for a second. That's why it will give the 20. Again, second is first value is null. Then why it is going to the second value. Second value is also present. It will give the second value. So next third function, first value is null. Then it will go for the second value. Second value is a null. Then it will go for the third value. Third value also null. It will go to the fourth value. Fourth value is a null. It will go to the last one. The collision function always, the first function is null, then we will go for the second parameter. If the second parameter is null, then it will go for the second parameter. Unless and until if you get a value, it will keep on moving one parameters. Even though all nulls, then what is the answer? 10 also nulls. Then what is the answer? Null. Now, if you ask what is the use of collision function, what could be the your answer? Based on this example, can you frame it one line?
So police function is used to find the first not null value.
Wherever you first, no, not like that. Wherever find out the first value is not null, then we'll go for a second parameter. Even though second parameter is null, then it will go for a third parameter. Unless and until if you get a value, it will return the value. All the values are null, it will return the null values. Any questions here? So if there is an interview question, definitely they will ask substring and intstring and truncate and round and date functions and the null functions. Null functions is null, is not null, null NVL, NVL2, null if, then collision. These are the functions, most frequently used functions in real time. I'll give the pass. If you have any questions, ask me, please. Then I'll go for a new chapter. Today I'll give the introduction. Tomorrow onwards we'll go for a use.
Mohan, this is as previous. You can see on the screen there is a null if function, right? With two parameters.
Hmm.
In that, the first one has been and got the entered. That is a null if of 10, 100. Then it is a 10. The first value, the first parameter has been taken.
Correct.
In the collision also, whatever given, the first parameter is going to take. And then what is the difference of these two then? The collision and the null if.
Null if, remember one thing, two values is match, then we will return the null value. Two values is match only, it will return the null value. If it is not match, it will give the first value. Collision not like this. It will check first value is null, then it will go to the second value. Second value is null, it will go to the third value. Unless and until you find the value, it will return.
Yeah, sorry, sir, I got it.
No problem, no problem. So today we'll start the views. If you don't have any questions on these functions, why I am giving the time means, why I'm asking the understanding means, definitely if the technical round, there is a more chances to ask the questions on null values, indirectly or directly. Okay, then we'll start about the database object is view. Okay, views. First of all, we have a table, then why we require the view? What is the view? See, we will go for a small diagram. So if you are anybody attended the interview, probably you may face that some questions on null values, if I'm not wrong.
So indirectly, how they will ask more, like in null.
I want to update only null values 100 or some 100. In not null values, I don't want to be updated anything without where class. I want to fetch wherever I find the two column values are same. I want to insert as a null, like that they will ask.
Okay.
So what we discuss, this is the database, and we are logging this portion is a Scott. Here is we have a one table. Okay.
So the
Yes.
whiteboard
Screen
is
is
not.
track.
the paint is not visible.
Okay. Now you're able to see, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think my system has to restart here. So I'll restart today. It will take 1 hour because there are some softwares. Let me. So then only I'll get to all the options. So if you see here, this is the database. This is a Scott user. Within the Scott user, this is the employee table. Okay. So we have a table. We have a select statement. In select statement, I want to fetch EMP table data and department table data. So what I will do, I will write the join condition within two tables. Then I will use the what are the column required in the select statement. Correct or not? Correct, right?
Yeah, yes, in
Yes.
like a relation also we can use, right?
Yes.
Primary parent.
Yeah. See, not relation. So now that is a constraint. Now we will go for a, if I want to fetch two table data, so what is the Oracle available in the join condition we'll discuss. First is the equi-join, which means the data equal both the table I can get you. First one, theoretical I'm talking. Tomorrow I'll go for a practical. Second one is unconditional, so which means here not equal data, equal data. Equal data is the simple join, equi-join we call. Non-equi-join is a without equal operator. Then self join. Self join in the sense one table I am using join condition. Okay. Left outer, right outer, which means if you take two tables, so if you specify the in from class in left side is a one table, matching rows and non-matching rows of a left side table. Right outer join, matching rows, and so let's say in our childhood, what will so it will give a better understanding. New, don't say. So this is one table. Okay, this is also one table. The join condition, if it is equi-join, so common data will fetch it. This is one table, and this is also one table. If you say left outer, A is a one table, let's say B is one table. So which one is the left side and which one is the right side? Left side is the A and right side is the B. Correct. So left outer means left side. All non-matching rows from the A, left side A table is there, and matching rows also there. You're getting or not? This is
Yeah.
A table A. We will write in the query, but for better understanding, I am writing these queries. Same A table I'm taking, same B table I'm taking. This is right outer join. Right side B data, right? Match non-matching rows from the B table. Okay. And matching rows on a both. Matching is both and non-matching rows B. Full outer in the sense matching rows and non-matching rows, which means all the table data will come. If you know the joins, we will cover multiple questions, and each and every query will take as a, I'll map it is how the search will happen, the table data clearly line by line I will tell you, so that we'll understand, then we'll go for a view. So our ultimate aim is we need to start the view. View is a logical window of a table. If I want to fetch more than one table data, we will use the select statement. If on the top of that select statement, we are going to create a view. First of all, how will you fetch the more than one table data in the select statement? We have to use the join condition. Here is the semi joins, left outer joins, right outer joins, full outer joins, equi joins, non-equi joins, self joins, all will come one by one. We'll go for a one by one. This is the today class. Okay. Tomorrow I'll take one example, then I'll explain the one join condition. step by step.
So
Okay.
in this
Okay.
diagram,
Hmm.
as you shown about left outer, right outer, how we can show unconditional join in which there's no equality operator, not equality. How we can show that?
There is a small condition where class I will show you in the diagram. This is for equijoin, non-equijoin example, but diagram shows look same, but the data is different, the condition is different. That I will explain.
Okay, and semi-join also like that only.
Semi-join is different, and I will explain. Semi-join in the sense, so it is semi-joins and subqueries. Okay, semi-joins means in join condition we can fetch 2 tables data or 3 tables data, the definition itself. Semi-joins only 1 table data we can fetch, but still we will use the join condition.
That is self-join.
No, sorry, self-join in the sense same table we are joining this one. I'm talking about the semi-join.
Okay, semi-join
Self-join
also,
is there.
semi-join also one table only we do.
No, there is a 2 tables, but we can fetch only 1 table data. Semi-join. Self-join in the sense only 1 table. We are using the 2 joins in the same table. Left outer, right outer, right? We are A, B, C, right? But
Hmm.
in the self-join, there is a only 1 table, but still this table in from class 2 times we will put, and I'll make the join condition is a. Here A table, both are A, then I'm making the join condition. That should, you should keep it this one. Tomorrow I'll explain that.
Oh.
Okay, semi-join is different. It will comes under subjoins, subqueries. That I will talk. Subqueries also I will talk slowly, one by one.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm stopping here. Okay, thank you, and thanks for your waiting for 10 minutes time in the starting part.
Thank you.
Sir,
Thank
please update the drive on daily basis.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
you.